So as I'm sure you all know, ConcernedApe is working on the 1.6 update for Stardew Valley. And whilst this update understandably won't be as big in terms of new content and such as past updates, it does seem like he's honestly been working on a lot. In case you didn't know, ConcernedApe is very proactive over on Twitter in replying to fans' requests for Stardew Valley and just questions they have about the future as well. So I've taken a look at some of his recent replies which could indicate some of the changes and such we might expect to see in the 1.6 update. Now of course keep in mind that nothing is guaranteed. ConcernedApe will just do what he can and what he wants to with the game. But this could give us a little fun idea of what sorts of changes might be coming regardless, so I wanted to check it out. Jared started off by asking about the spawn rate fix for dig spots on the west side of Ginger Island, which is a bit of a problem for some players it seems like, and ConcernedApe did actually confirm that this will be improved in 1.6, which is absolutely fantastic. So not really new content or anything like that, but I think it's just as important that the game's bugs and such get addressed too, so it's really great that ConcernedApe is aware of that and is working on that for the next update. Moving on, this user asked, for the 1.6 update, would you consider adding the ability to give the farm dog or cat a treat? It would also be cool to give Emily's parrot a mango or something. ConcernedApe said, hey sure, can't make any promises but I'll consider it. Good thinking with the mango. So the idea is definitely in ConcernedApe's head now, which is really nice. I love this idea personally. I think it'd be so great to be able to give our animals a little treat and such. So there's no guarantees that this will actually happen, but it's cool to see ConcernedApe acknowledge it and say that, hey, it's a possibility. Now moving on, this Twitter user asked, I wanted to ask if there can be something special added in the future for getting a 100% perfection score for your farm while living with Krobus. A lot of people have been asking for this. Krobus is of course our beloved, but it seems like ConcernedApe isn't too interested in adding this. It was kind of more of a jokey reply from ConcernedApe, so I wouldn't take it too much one way or the other, but he did actually reply again and kind of just say, okay, I understand what you mean, but nothing really further on that. So given his two responses to this, I would generally say he probably won't be doing anything like this in the next update, but I guess you never really know. Moving on, this user asked about if it would be possible to have an in-universe way to change your farm type, and ConcernedApe said whilst he's not opposed to this idea in particular, he feels it might be too difficult or almost impossible to actually implement in the game. So once again, this seems very unlikely that it will actually happen within the next update, unless somehow ConcernedApe really finds a way to do it and really wants to do it, I suppose. Finally, this user asked, in 1.6 are you going to add the takeout and put everything in the chest with a single button? And ConcernedApe replied, sure, as long as I don't feel it clutters the UI too much. So this one could be a very likely addition in the next update, which would be incredibly exciting. This is a quality of life improvement that I know so many of you wanted to see for a long time, so this would be a really great one. So yeah, nothing too groundbreaking here in terms of the next update, but some really interesting details from ConcernedApe that I thought you'd want to know. Be sure to comment your thoughts about the next update and what you want to see down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more.